What's good, everyone? I'm going to be doing a trade recap here, talking about why I took some of these buys here, basically at all-time highs on gold. Now, the first thing I want to cover is that from a fundamental perspective, over the past couple of weeks, with all the Trump tariffs and that sort of uncertainty coming into the market, there has been a lot more demand inside of this pair, which is gold. Now, from a technical perspective, you can clearly see basically on any time frame. You can see it on the daily time frame, you can see it on the 4 hour, you can see it on the 1 hour as well, and we'll dive into the lower time frames now. Very bullish price action. We have a lot of buyers still present on gold. So again, let's dive into why I took some of these buys during today's New York session. Now, the main reason I went for these buys, again, we already know our fundamentals, but from a technical perspective, which is all really I was waiting for in terms of like confluences and confirmations, I was simply waiting for the 4 hour candle to close. It was around 9 in the morning that I was trading. So I saw that the 4 hour candle was closing above these previous candle bodies. Again, very close to these all-time highs. So I didn't really want to rush into the market and rush into any trades because, just in case gold was going to be rejecting these highs, I was being a bit more patient. Now, again, the main reason I went for this trade was because of the intraday timeframes closing in favor of my bullish bias, and also around NYSE open at 9:30 in the morning, we saw a 30-minute candle closing bullish, and then I'm going to show you here on the lower time frames. We had I don't want to say minor pullback, but we had a pullback take place, and as you can see, because price was so bullish, you can basically see that on the intraday time frames, we didn't really have too much zones marked off. So again, I had this zone right here, which was this wick rejection and where price was closing at the moment. And then I was mainly looking at this 5-minute time frame. You can see it very clearly. This structure is super clean. Basically following it, let's say from here or even from over here, you can see highs and lows being created. These are minor consolidation periods that you get before price made another high. So again, once I saw that price was making another high during the NYSE open and price did a pullback, you can see that pullback respected that structure really well. You can even put up a trend line right here. And again, overall price very bullish on all time frames. So simply what I waited in terms of my entry confirmation was that after I saw this pullback take place, I saw that price was still respecting these lows, which I had marked off here on the lower time frames. And once I saw that the 5-minute time frame was closing back above these previous highs here around 27.82, I saw price close basically with strong rejection, closing bullish back above those previous highs. I took that as my entry. I decided to target these previous highs and put my stop loss just below this 5-minute wick, where as you can see on the 1-minute time frame here, super clean. You had again that NYSE pullback, a lot of volume came in during the market, again still respecting these lows. We had the pre-planned analysis for this. So again, after seeing this strong rejection, seeing strong engulfing candles on the lower time frames, seeing the 5-minute candle closing back above my zone, again I took that as my signal to enter this trade, targeted these highs, and as you can see, I was able to capitalize on around 55 pips. So this is something that we do on a regular basis. This is basically a bounce play type setup. So yeah, guys, I really just wanted to cover that trade quickly. Haven't been really trading that much this month. I've been trying to be as selective as possible with my trades. But again, today we had the pre-planned analysis. We had everything set up. We were waiting for those intraday candles to close. They were closing still bullish. Again, that pullback respected the overall structure. So it made sense to continue looking out for buys. And as you can see, this trade, personally, I secured around 55 pips. But this trade ran a total of around 150 pips. So, maybe next time we'll try holding a little bit more, but it was still good to capitalize on around 50 pips during New York session. But yeah, guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.